Hi, I'm Brad Matthews, and this afternoon we want to talk about robo-advisors, digital advice. You've maybe heard a little bit about it. A recent World Wealth Report revealed that nearly 82% of investors aged 40 or below believe that their investment management relationship will be managed entirely online in the next 4 years. So my question is to you, is your firm ready for this? So at Trizic, what we're going to do today is we've developed some technology that will help all of your firms launch a customized digital advice solution. It's highly scalable, highly profitable, and we're going to do it here in less than 7 minutes, setup and all. So we've got plenty to do, so we're going to get started. First of all, you'll see on the screen, this is the website of a Main Street bank, a typical bank. And if you're like me, you probably went online to open up all of your bank accounts. But let's suppose for a moment you also want to open a retirement account, an IRA. As you'll see in a moment, this is where things begin to unravel just a little bit. So on the site, you can see it does a great job of promoting the fact that I can open up this account at any time. Trust me, we've looked all over this website, and all we can find is this little tool on the side that helps me find a local branch. Well, I don't want to go to a branch. I want to open this account right now on stage here if I could. But that's okay. That's where Trizic comes in. So to keep Main Street Bank from losing its digitally savvy customers, to help it perhaps attract new customers, we're going to insert a beautifully designed digital advice solution into their website, and we're going to do it live on stage right now. It's a little bit crazy, but follow us. It's going to be kind of cool too. So my colleague Michael here, he's going to insert one single line of code. It's just a snippet of code. And then once he does that, he's going to save it, and he's going to refresh. And now, as you'll see on the site, there you go, you've got a button. And so this button will allow me to take an investor questionnaire once clicked. I will see an investment plan that is tailored to my needs. I can then open this investment account all online and begin investing almost immediately. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. That is awesome, and it is pretty awesome. But you might also be thinking, okay, let's suppose we do this and we open up thousands of accounts. How on earth are we going to manage these thousands of accounts? Don't worry about it. Trizic has totally got your back on this one too. So we have a Trizic Accelerator. It's a portfolio management engine that we've developed. It's got some really serious technology behind it too. So it would actually streamline and automate upwards of 80% of your account management or portfolio management process for you. So we're going to show you exactly how you do that momentarily. So Michael here is going to log into the Trizic Accelerator platform. This is for financial firms. And we're going to manage these thousands of accounts. But before we do that, we recognize that financial firms have their own investment philosophy. They want to pick their own investments. And so we've worked with some of the leading institutions out there to develop a tool that will allow them to build and maintain models that are in line with their strategy. Let me show you. On the screen here, you have a typical investment portfolio. This portfolio consists right now of iShares ETFs and Vanguard ETFs as well. Well, let's say we want to lob in a Fidelity mutual fund for kicks. And then I'm sure because everyone here in the Valley drives a Tesla, maybe we'll want to add some Tesla to this portfolio as well. Now for kicks, we're also going to round it out by throwing in a little bit of Apple. Before we save this, though, we're going to change our rebalancing criteria. We want to manage the systematic risk in the model portfolio. So with that, that is really the most work you'll ever do with Trizic. Setup just takes a couple minutes, as you can see. And now we can manage those thousands of accounts that I was just talking about. So Trizic's technology will take over. It's really, really smart. It realizes that, okay, first of all, what would we do? We change the composition of the model. And so it needs to update by generating trades for all those accounts assigned to that model so that they're in line with the new model. We also changed the rebalancing criteria just a little bit. So we have a frequency of monthly and a drift of 20%. What does that mean? That means the system's going to look at every single account each month and generate trades to rebalance that account if a position is drifted by plus or minus 20%. But before it does any of that, it's going to factor in the trading costs, the tax consequences, and other factors such as a wash sale or early redemption fees for some mutual funds. Now you'll see on screen, these are all the transactions that you need to execute. So they're updated every 15 minutes. They're always current for you. And if you want to execute all these trades, again, they could be thousands of trades. whether they're due to a withdrawal request, a deposit that was made, a rebalancing that's necessary, or you've changed the composition of the model portfolio like we just did. It's a very simple 3-step process. It's simply select, and then submit, confirm that this is what you want to do, and then it will just take a moment. And there you have it. It's going to execute all these trades as a block, and you're all done. That's your trading for the day with this system. Now, we are currently integrated with TD Ameritrade Institutional, and this fall we'll be live with 2 other leading custodians. That will give nearly 9,000 financial institutions almost immediate access to our platform. But we've also developed some pretty cool and robust APIs. So, if you're a firm and you want to route orders through your OMS, you can do that, not a problem. If you want to build your own consumer-facing front end, don't want to use ours, no offense taken, that's fine, you can do that as well. So we're giving you ultimate flexibility to design and deliver what makes sense for your firm. So in less than 7 minutes then, we've launched a digital advice service for Main Street Bank. We've developed an investment model in line with its investment strategy and included investments of their choice. We also demonstrated how you can manage literally thousands of accounts in just seconds. So with all of that said, I want to leave you with just one last thought. And that is, if your firm is thinking about ways to grow its investment business, perhaps improve its margins, or really just to better connect with your digitally savvy customers, know that today, here on stage at Finovate, you saw Trizic and its technology that will help you do all of that. So if you work for a bank, a broker-dealer, an RIA, an asset management firm, please stop by our booth or visit our website. It's www.trizic.com to learn a little bit more. Thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate it.